Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Squires with Audiology Services of West Virginia, and I want to show you some equipment that we use to make sure that we're staying at the cutting edge forefront of audiology services. In our company, we believe that each unique patient experience needs to be tailored specifically to them so that their hearing healthcare journey can be also tailored and the outcomes are better. So one of the things that we use in order to fulfill that goal is a three-dimensional ear scanner. So traditionally, we would take measurements of the ear canal or impressions of the ear canal using a silicast material, which is a two-part silicone material that hardens up in about 10 minutes or so, which we would send to the manufacturer and have them make a product based on the ear canal measurements. However, what we're doing now in 2025 is we're doing that all digitally. So as you can see on our screen here, we've got virtual ear canals spinning for our review. So these are scans that have already been taken. What this allows us to do is upload a scan immediately to the manufacturer, which speeds up the ordering process. It also increases the accuracy significantly to make sure that patients have a more comfortable, more accurate ear mold that can fulfill their prescriptive needs for their hearing aids more accurately as well. So as we take a look at this, what you'll see is that we use a digital ear scanner with cameras on either side and a long focal lens that goes down into the ear canal. As we then scan the ear canal, it's taking hundreds of photos within the ear canal and stitching this three-dimensional picture together. Once that three-dimensional picture is put together, it comes up here as a three-dimensional model for us to review that we can grab and we can manipulate and turn it around. Right now that one's upside down. There we go. So we have a nice, long, beautiful ear canal. Now traditionally this is something that we would take by filling the ear canal up with some type of substance, as I mentioned before. Now this is a painless process rather, with nothing in the ear canal of the patient except for the camera itself. What that allows us to do is take accurate scans for patients that perhaps we wouldn't have been able to use scans for previously, or ear mold impressions previously. Surgical ears, for example. If there has been surgery on an ear that creates an irregularity where a material that hardens would catch and not be able to be removed from the ear canal, this particular product allows us to go into that space, take a three-dimensional photograph and stitch it together in a model without any risk of danger or of snagging or pulling or that product getting stuck in the patient's ears. Now this product is definitely on the forefront cutting edge of what we have available today. There still is a use for the traditional ear mold impression techniques for pediatrics or swim molds or things of that nature, but having access to both of those techniques really makes it a lot easier to give tailored health care to each individual patient.